makes your playlist your niece? Good God. Give it up for Team Old School, Old Jokes, New Drugs. Great. They did a great job. Those jokes are timeless. I've heard them 100 times over. They're like, thematic? Fuck that! What are you going to tell me? All right, we're good. I realize you guys have no reason to believe me just because I'm dressed like I'm giving a TED Talk. Give me a second. Okay, much more viable source of information. Now, just ask Erica. She'll tell you, glasses automatically make us more believable. I just want to educate you guys real quick. First of all, he asked if I was young enough to be, and I told him he was ageist, and I would sue him, and he put me on this team. I want to go over some terms real quick, you guys. You guys maybe know about gaslighting. It's New Orleans. It's not just how your neighbors lit up their porch. Anyway, so gaslighting is this term, basically, whoever is sober the most often wins the argument. And if you tell them that they're gaslighting you, it's like an Uno reversed. You can say that they're gaslighting you about gaslighting you, and you win. It's incredible. So good. Toxic is not just a legendary song by Britney Spears. It's also how you are allowed to describe every ex you've ever had. It's beautiful. If a girl tells you about her body count, she's not confessing to murder. She's basically confessing to abortions. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's move past it, guys. Don't get all worked up. You guys probably don't know what self-care is. Okay, real quick. So we don't use the term masturbation anymore. First of all, it has master in it. Not a good word. Okay. Baiting? We don't fish here. I'm sorry. Excuse me? No. So we call it self-care, and I've self-cared 3 times today. I'm prescribed to self-care very often, you guys. Binging is not how you make cheerleading tryouts anymore. That's not what you do. Binging is what you do. It's basically like, back in these old fucks days, if you wanted to watch 6 years of Friends, it took like 6 years. Fuck that. 3 days. Here we go. There's this term called trauma bonding. It's basically like if you break up with your ex, right, and then they go and fuck someone else, but then they're also a shitty person, you have now trauma bonded with that person you're supposed to hate because you both experienced horrible sex. Okay, we're moving along. I've heard homeless being used today. We don't call them homeless, guys. We call them mortgageless. Okay, great. No mailbox means no debt. Okay, and we're moving. All right. We don't say unemployed anymore. We don't do that. We either call them musicians or comics. Okay. Also, there's no such thing as the truth. There's her truth, there's his truth, and then there's my truth, which per the glasses means I'm the most right. Okay, we're moving on. Communication, guys. Are you guys still communicating like texting with entire words? That's so fucking ridiculous. Because honestly, as far as that, IDGAF. Am I right? We're moving along. Also, did you guys know that passive-aggressive is so in right now? Here's how it works. Okay, when you're texting, you can be like, oh my God, Stacy, I would not have worn that unless I was selling my body for money. LOL. See, the LOL is super great, right? Because what you can do is, you can totally choose someone out and say something you honestly feel, but if you put LOL like a smiley face, they'll still call you. It's so good. Now, if you want to add 3 letters to your text messages, here's some fun examples. Try them at home, okay? I'm sure you're with that guy for his really good looks. ATM. Okay. Don't make any rash decisions tonight. STD. Oh, we're good. Okay. I heard your racist uncle's sick. RIP. All right, and we're moving along, guys. This is so good. Okay, it is okay, and honestly, it's really popular right now to say that you're attracted to big girls. Oh my God, that is such a cool thing to say. But if you say you're attracted to little girls, people will call the cops on you. Okay, we're going. We're going. I don't know if you guys are doing this, but you do not call them the mailman anymore. You do not refer to them as the mailman. You have to call them person. Mm-hmm. Do they have a package? Do they have an envelope? Is it yours? Don't touch it. Okay, and we're going. Also, it doesn't matter how incredibly athletic he is. If your son's name is Brandon, you don't fucking cheer for him. You don't cheer for him. Fuck that kid. Also, I don't care if you've housed 11 stray cats, if you've helped cure world hunger, if your name's Karen, you're still a cunt. We're moving along. Also, you can't say transparent anymore unless you're talking about Caitlyn Jenner. All right, we're going on. It was my dad, but now it's my mom. We're going. There's this new thing, catfishing. You guys know, I mean, we all know about catfishing. The wonderful thing about older people is like everything was on Polaroid. So the worst thing was like, oh, your photo was black and white. This one's color. This is incredible. Anyway. Also, ghosting. You guys know what ghosting is? You go on a date, your date chokes on the food, they blame you for it and haunt you your whole life. Anyway, no, but the new ghosting, oh, it's so great. It's basically, it's a party. It's a wonderful party where everybody who loves and cares for you get together, but you're not there because it's a search party. It's where the fuck are you? Oh my God. Old people, you guys took Facebook, and in some weird way we decided we were going to take politics. That's so odd. Okay. Young people are like, what's going on with the GOP these days? I don't understand it. Self-diagnosing is so great. Like, it's not that you have trouble concentrating, it's that you have ADHD, right? It's so great. Because what do doctors know? They're still misgendering little boys just because they have penises. Unfucking believable. These doctors know nothing. There's a new game. It's a really fun game. It's you play it on your PC. Okay, it's called Proper Pronouns. Oh my God, it is like the worst, hardest game on the planet. Because if you lose, you like lose your job and your friends. All right. Oh, here's a few rules. I didn't make these. I'm just telling them to you. You can have a gender reveal party, but only when they turn 18. All right, and we're going. You guys should all be supporting gender-neutral bathrooms. Gender-neutral bathrooms allow straight people to do what gay people have been doing for years. Saving money on hotel, right? I was gonna pee and then thinking about taking an Uber to fuck you, but we can pee and fuck it. Wow, that's so good. And finally, you are not allowed to call anyone retarded. It doesn't matter if they're slow or hard of understanding, how many times you have to repeat yourself. You cannot call them retarded. You have to call them Texans. You have to call them Texans. And finally, look, just because you had sex with a girl who's bipolar and bisexual, turns out that does not count as a threesome. I'm sorry, it doesn't count as a threesome. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, little jab at the host there. I see how it is.